carefully. Number 3, keep myself and others safe. And number 4, wash my hands afterwards. All the solutions we're going to use are dangerous, so if you touch it, you need to wash your hands. 今天要用到的溶液啊，有些很危险，所以当你碰到的时候，请你立刻要去洗手哦。Understand? Yes, very good. So who can tell me what we did in last class? Okay. Tom, can you tell me? Oh, Tom said 我们用了石蕊试纸 so we used the litmus paper. But we used the litmus paper to do what? Who can tell me? William? Okay. 测溶液的酸碱 Very good. So we use the litmus paper to know the solution if it's acidic, basic, or neutral. So today we're going to do another experiment. 今天要再做另一个实验哦。So we have solution A, B, C, D, E, and F. 6 different kinds of solution. I don't know what they are. I want you to take the solution. Like this is solution A. Can you tell me what color is it? Very good. Everybody says it's brown. Good job. So it's brown, and I want you to write down brown here. The color of solution A. Very good. And next, I want you to tell me how does it smell. So, Ben, can you tell me how does solution A smell? Sweet. Very good. Ben said it smells sweet. Okay, so you need to write down sweet here. Solution A smells sweet. And I want you to take a guess. Take a guess to see if solution A is acidic, basic, or neutral. When you get your worksheet, remember I want you to write down the color of the solution and the smell of the solution. And I want you to take a guess. Tell me you think it's acidic, 酸性 basic, 碱性还是 neutral, 中性 Okay, are you ready? Very good. So, 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, so now look at your worksheet. Later, I want you to do 3 things. So I want you to use the litmus paper to test each solution. So the 3 things are, number 1, we will use the red litmus paper. We will use the red litmus paper to test the solution. Okay, so I want you to write down the result. 希望你把结果写下来。So you can say it remains red, or you can say it turns blue. 所以你可以写 remains red 保持红色 or turns blue 变成蓝色。So that is number 1. And number 2, we're going to use the blue litmus paper. We are going to use the blue litmus paper. And I want you to write down the result. So number 3, I want you to write down the result. 告诉我它是 acidic, basic 还是 neutral. Now, we're going to do a quick review. 我们要快速复习一下怎么使用石蕊试纸. So how to use the litmus paper? Step 1. Remember to use the forceps because we want the litmus paper to be clean. 记得一定要用镊子，因为我们要保持石蕊试纸的干净。Step 2. We're going to use the dropper to drip 1 or 2 drops on the litmus paper. We're going to take the solution, use the dropper, and drip 1 or 2 drops on the litmus paper. Okay, and put it back to the test tube. Step 3. I want Understand? Very good. So, 3, 2, 1, go! Now, I'm going to tell you what are these 6 solutions. Who wants to take a guess? What is solution A? What do you think? Sabrina? Oh, Sabrina said that she thinks it's coffee. Do you agree with her? Do you think it's coffee? Okay, some of you are nodding your heads. Okay, so solution A is coffee. Bingo, Sabrina. That's a really good guess. Very good. Okay, so coffee is acidic. Can we say it together? Coffee is acidic. Very good. So that's the 6 solutions we're using today. 这是我们今天所实验的6种水溶液哦。所以我们再复习一次。Lemon water is acidic. Okay. Very good. And now we're going to play a game. Are you ready to play the game? We all know the rules, right? So this is the red side. The red side. Okay? And this is the blue side. The blue side. And we're going to jump to the red side or jump to the blue side. So now I will tell you the solution. And you need to tell me it's acidic 酸性, basic 碱性, or neutral 中性. So, number 1, coffee is acidic. Very good. I'm using the red litmus paper. 3, 2, 1, jump. Okay, I see some is here and some of you is standing here, okay? So, coffee is acidic. The red litmus paper will turn or remains. The red litmus paper remains red, okay? So, the red side is the winner. Very good. There is a kind of solution, and I want to know if it's acidic, basic, or neutral. What can we use? Yes, very good. Litmus paper. So today I'm using the red litmus paper. I'm using the red litmus paper, and what happened? Group 3, can you tell me? Oh, that's right. The red litmus paper remains red. Can we tell the results? All of you are shaking your head. We don't know, right? Then what can we do? Yes, Mary said we can use the blue litmus paper. The blue litmus paper remains blue. Then the solution is, yes, the solution is neutral. Very good. Can you share with me the pros and cons of using litmus paper? 可以告诉我使用水试纸的优点和缺点吗 ？William， 如果颜色是一样的，我们没有办法一次就知道，还要用第2张石蕊试纸。Yes, if the litmus paper remains the same color, we need to use the other litmus paper, right? We need to do it twice. Do we have a better way? 我们可以怎么样改进呢 ？Scientists invented the universal test paper. 有一种试纸叫做广用试纸，就是像刚刚Yvonne说的一样，只需要测一次就可以知道结果。So we only need to do it once, that we can know the result. If we use the universal test paper to test the solution, what will happen? Can anyone tell me? Okay, group 2. Oh, you think the color will change? Very good. 广用试纸，我们用来测溶液的时候，它的确会变色。That's a very, very good answer. 回答得非常好，好厉害，都知道会发生什么事情。So these are the colors the universal test paper might turn to. 所以这些是广用试纸可能会变的颜色哦。So I want you to take a guess to tell me if we use the universal test paper, write down the color you think it will turn to. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, very good. So let's look at Group 3's worksheet. 来看一下第3组的学习单哦。So Group 3, can you tell me if we use the universal test paper to test coffee, you think it will turn red? Very good. 试纸，接着使用滴管滴取溶液到试纸上面。Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes to do the experiment. 给你们10分钟，让你们完成实验哦。Remember. So I'll give you 10 minutes. And stop. Very good. So now let's look at Group 4's worksheet. 来看一下哦。The universal test paper turns yellow. Very good. How about Maria? Can you tell me if we use
A few moments later.
orange? Very good. Thank you, Maria. Okay. And we have the universal test paper turn green. Okay. Maria, can you tell me if we use it to test lemon water? The universal test paper turns. Can you say in the full sentence? The universal test paper turns orange. Very good. Thank you, Group 4. Let's give them a round of applause. So, if the color turns to red, orange, yellow, green, like this, the solution is acidic. And if it's like the green like this, the solution is neutral. And if the test paper turns to green, blue, purple, then the solution is basic. Okay, so now look at your worksheet and look at your test paper to see if they match. And then look at the guess you made and to see if they are the same. Now, let's look at this one. So we know the universal test paper will turn to the color like a rainbow. And how about the litmus paper? So if the solution is acidic, the red litmus paper remains red. That's right. And the blue litmus paper turns red. Very good. So this is the universal test paper and this is the litmus paper. Okay? Everybody understand? Very good. Okay? So now I'm going to see if you really understand. 来看一下你们到底有没有学会我们这几节课学的东西哦。So we learned about 2 different indicators. We use the indicators to know if the solution is basic, acidic, or neutral. So what are the 2 different indicators? Number 1, we used the litmus paper and we used the universal test paper. If the blue litmus paper turns red, the solution is, that's right, the solution is acidic. Very good. If the test paper turns to green, blue,